Hello everyone, welcome. It's Vicky and Steph J here from Hawthorn. Welcome to your 9:30 flow class. I hope that you're all doing okay. It's been a bit of a crazy week for us all. Something which I have definitely heard from all of my friends and family which I've spoken to is that they have recently just found that they've got this huge space which they didn't have before. And usually we fill that space with a lot of doing. And even now we're still trying to fill it with new things, new hobbies or online courses. And so today I would love you to join us in setting an intent to really embrace this space and kind of find a new state of being, time to just be. So we'll start today laying on our backs. If you have a block or a rolled up towel, maybe bringing it close to you, but it's definitely not essential. And maybe bringing the soles of the feet together, knees out wide in Supta Baddha Konasana. As you arrive, 3 big breaths, breathing in through the nose and out through your mouth. Take another big breath in and feel the space in your body. Let your breath go out the mouth. One more like that, big breath in, fill up. And release your breath. And breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. And awakening a deep Ujjayi breath if you've got one in your practice. With the restriction to the back of your throat and the sound of the wind blowing through the trees. Can you bring your awareness and listening to the sound of your breath? And as you listen to the breath, beginning to feel your breath. This coolness, its touch on the skin as you inhale. And how your body heats your breath. And its touch on your skin as you breathe out. If you're feeling like your mind is super busy right now, take a moment to acknowledge what's there. And to allow it to just be rather than trying to push it aside. And now scan as your breath flows through your body downwards. From your head to your toes, and begin to acknowledge how you feel physically in your body today. Perhaps this is stiffness or tightness if you've been sitting more than usual. At times of uncertainty, we can often get a felt sense which arrives. A twisting sensation, butterflies, maybe something else. And be with it. If you'd like to join us for a square breath in a moment, we will inhale, retain the breath, exhale and pause at the bottom. So now exhaling wherever you are. Breathe in for 3, 2, 1. Retain 1, 2, 3. Exhale 3, 2, 1. Pause 1, 2, 3. Inhale 4. Feel space 4. Exhale 4. Just be for 4. Inhale 5. Retain 5. Exhale 5. And pause 5. And taking 3 more deep breaths as you need them. And slowly helping the knees back to center. And giving them a squeeze in towards your chest. Any movement side to side, massage your lower back on the ground. And then a simple spinal twist, arms out to either side, knees lower right. And take a tuck of your tailbone down towards your pubic bone, draw your lower abdominals in. As you inhale, come back to center. Breath out, knees travel left. Use these first few poses to be with your breath, to keep it spacious, to keep it steady. We'll come back to the center, inhale both soles of the feet to the ground. Bring your feet to hip width, and see if you can brush your heel with your middle finger. If you have a block or a rolled-up towel, you may want to place it between your inner thighs. It's absolutely not necessary. The arms stay relaxed out to the side of the body. And take a breath in, an inch off the ground, and lift the pelvis. And keep your breath smooth and steady. And lengthen your neck, chin towards the chest, head stays on the ground. So here your tailbone is pointing like a flashlight towards the bottom of the Achilles tendon. And take a breath in, lift the 10 toes up, the sole of the foot and the ball of the foot stays down. Next, inhale, press through the feet, toes stay lifted, come to a tall bridge. And as you inhale, feel your thigh lengthen down from your hip. And as you exhale, wrap your glutes around your sacrum, protect your lower back. As you breathe in, press down, root through your feet as you raise your pelvis even higher. Keeping your breath steady, connect to your feet, be in your body. Begin to pulse up and down with the breath. With your next exhale, lower down to hover off the mat slowly. Breath in, we rise back up, wrapping the glutes around the sacrum. Exhale, lower to hover. Inhale, rise, drawing the thighs to the midline. And the last one, exhale, lower to hover. Take a breath in, tuck your tailbone. Exhale all the way down. As you breathe in, the soles of the feet come up, like they're pressing towards the mirrors. Imagine you're in a studio. Toes flex up, shins parallel to the ground. Hands come and lock behind the back of the skull. We'll still work with our breath retention as you breathe in, lift head and shoulders up, elbows squeeze in. Retain your breath, sacrum down, tailbone curls up. Exhale, elbows left, right leg reaches outward. To the center, inhale. Retain your breath, sacrum down, tailbone up, navel to spine. Exhale, right knee sees your elbows, left leg lengthens. To the center, breath in. We'll pause, curl your tailbone up, lift head and shoulders another inch. Exhale to the left, right leg lengthens. Back to center, inhale. Squeeze your shoulder blades in, exhale to the right. One more each side to the center, breath in. Pause, tailbone up, toes flex back. Exhale, elbows left, right leg long. To the center, inhale. Navel to spine, exhale to the right, left leg long. Back to the middle, breath in. Exhale, head, shoulders, and shoulder blades down. Straight away, hands behind the back of the hamstrings, chin to chest. Take a breath in, begin to rock and roll up the length of your spine. Eventually we'll come to balance on the back of our sit bones, half Navasana. The option is to tuck your toes onto the ground, arms out in front. If you want to, I know Steph's feeling strong today, you can lift her shins up. Perfect. Take a breath in, squeeze your shoulder blades to broaden the chest. Next, inhale, low bones. Keep the toes active, flex to the face. Exhale, all the air out, knees to chest. Breath in, lengthen it. One more time, we come up. Cross your ankles over to all fours, tabletop. Take a moment in stillness here just to really feel and connect to the center of our body. You can draw your navel to your spine. Index finger faces forwards, elbow creases look to one another. Bring your gaze to the short top edge of your mat. Move through cat-cow, inhale, tailbone lifts, abdomen dips, gaze forwards. With your exhale, round your back, navel pulls to spine, chin to chest. Inhale, tailbone lifts, abdomen dips, gaze forwards. Round the back, exhale. And carrying on, moving through cat and cow with your own breath. I'd really encourage you to close your eyes here. And can you come back into this state of being? You're feeling what your body needs. If you want to invite other movement in, perhaps hips moving side to side, nod or shake of the head. You can stay static in one pose or the other. Now, for the rest of the practice, can you be really guided by your own breath, by the sensation in your body? We'll come back to a neutral spine when you're ready. Take a breath in, tuck your 10 toes under. With your next exhale, navel draws up to spine, firm your core. As you breathe in, into your upper back, spread your shoulder blades. Lift only your knees an inch off the floor, exhale. Make sure your elbows are micro bends. And then a micro adjustment, draw your shoulders over your wrists a little more. Make sure like your neck isn't craning, your head is being drawn forwards by the muscles of your throat. One more breath in, down dog, hips up and back. As you arrive, bicep spin forwards, wrap your shoulder blades. And begin to pedal through your heels like Steph's doing, any movement that feels really good for you today. A nod or shake of the head. Make sure, like Steph, your fingers are spread nice and wide, so you're really grounding down into the mat. With your next exhale, can you press the ground away, become more buoyant? High plank, breath in. And as we come to our high plank, you can stay if you want to. The option is always knees to come down, toes to untuck. We'll take a couple more breaths, whether on your knees or your toes. Can you draw both sides of your abdominals together? And keep your navel drawing to your spine. Everyone comes to their knees as the breath out. Inhale, shoulders move over wrists. As you exhale all the way down, elbows to sides, chest around. Your baby cobra with your inhale. Elbows squeeze in. Forehead to the mat again, breath out. Twice more, inhale, baby cobra, squeeze your shoulder blades. Forehead to the mat, exhale. One more, inhale, lift up. We pause. Can you press your fronts of the feet down into the mat? Squeeze your shoulder blades, inhale, hover your hands. Now again, take a tuck of your tailbone, press your pubic bone down. One more breath in, long neck. Exhale, forehead to the mat. Back to all fours, tabletop as you inhale. Toes tuck, breath out. Breathe into your upper back, spread your shoulder blades. Lift only the knees an inch, exhale. The same micro adjustment, shoulders over wrists, breath in. Take a few spacious breaths here. Keeping your breath steady too close to people, inhale through the nose. Open your mouth, let the breath go. 2 more like that. Inhale, space in your body. Exhale, release your breath. 1 more, just like that. Inhale. Exhale, release. Look forward, breath in. Walk to the top of the mat. Uttanasana, forward fold. A couple of options. You can take your hands behind your skull. Tuck your chin to your chest and traction downwards. We're creating more space between the vertebrae here. And as you're here, like Steph is, feel free to bend your knees as much as feels good. And can you keep your breath behind you to relax your neck? We'll release the hands down, exhale. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, breath in. We'll fold, nose towards knees, breath out. 2 more, inhale, lengthen. Fold, exhale. 1 more time, inhale, lengthen. Fold, big breath out, let go. Knees bend, breath in, arms come up, Urdhva Hastasana. Hands draw to your heart, breath out. Inhale, we rise up. Swan dive, lead with your heart, breath out. And halfway lift, lengthen, inhale. Exhale, hands down, left leg steps back. Knee lowers, toes on top. Anjaneyasana, breath in, arms up. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, draw your lower belly in. And take a breath in, telescope your ribs up from your pelvis. As you breathe out, shrug shoulders away from the ears. 1 more breath here to challenge you, lift your toes up. Yes, that way. And then exhale, frame your front foot. High plank with your breath in. Lower your knees, breath out. Shoulders come over wrists, inhale. Chaturanga, elbows to the sides, exhale. Baby cobra, up dog if you're ready, breath in. Downward facing dog, breath out, use your core. And take a breath in, biceps spin forwards. Imagine you're opening jam jars to the outsides of your mat. Left leg rises, inhale. Create a neutral pelvis here. Send your right hip up. Toes flex down, heel lifts. Knee to nose, exhale. Heel first, step through, right knee lowers, toes on top. Arms up, breath in, Anjaneyasana. Again, we tuck the tailbone, draw the lower belly in. Imagine there's a block between your legs still. Everything hugs to the midline. As you reach up through active fingers, lift the left toes, root down. Frame your front foot, exhale. Breath in, right toes tuck, knee lifts up. To the top of the mat, big step, Uttanasana, forward folds. Halfway lift, lengthen, inhale. Fold through the mouth, let go. Knees bend, arms rise, Urdhva Hastasana, breath in. To your heart, breath out. Inhale, arms rise. Swan dive, exhale, heart first. Halfway lift and lengthen, breath in. Hands down, right leg back, breath out. Knee lowers, toes on top. Arms up with your inhale. As you exhale, hands come down inside your left foot. And take an inhale to lengthen pelvis to crown. Exhale, heel toe foot out towards the left. Inhale, her leg straightens, half Hanuman where you are, toes flex back. Exhale, knee comes back over ankle. Oh, sorry. You're fine. Lengthen your leg, inhale. 1 more like that, bend the knee over the ankle, exhale. Lengthen, breath in. I lied, you need to bend the knee 1 more time. Over the ankle, hands plant down. Take a breath in, tuck your back toes, lift the knee, high plank. So you breathe in, shoulders move over wrists. Chaturanga, knees or no knees. Up dog or cobra, chest is broad. Down dog, exhale. As you arrive, take a few breaths. Become more buoyant in your down dog. And can you encourage your heels away from your hips? Inhale, right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Again, a neutral pelvis. Beautiful. Press firmly through both hands here. Knee to nose, exhale. Heel first, step through, left knee lowers, toes untucked. Arms rise up, breath in. And tuck your tailbone, engage your core. Hands inside the right foot, breath out. Lengthen pelvis to crown, inhale. Then heel toe out to the right as the breath out. Half Hanuman, inhale, right leg lengthens, toes lift. Knee over ankle, breath out, and a knee. Lengthen, inhale. Knee over ankle, exhale. One more like that, lengthen, breath in. And bend the knee, breath out. Take a breath in, tuck your left toes, lift the knee. Malasana, top of the mat, exhale. And if you have something to sit on, if your heels don't come down today, that is fine. Then wherever you are, if you're sinking down into your Malasana, can you become a bit more buoyant, raising up, lifting through the pelvic floor? A squeeze of the shoulder blades to open the chest. And if you have super open hips, perhaps the fists come together as you press further into the inner legs. Just a couple more breaths here, feeling steady, feeling spacious. With your breath out, hands down, hips up, forward folds. Halfway lift, lengthen, breath in. When we fold, breath out. Heel toe back together if you haven't already. Utkatasana, chair pose, inhale, sweep your fingers down as you sit back. Now take a tuck of your tailbone again, draw your lower abdominals in. You want to open through the chest a bit more, so take a breath, cactus your arms, squeeze your shoulder blades. Steph's doing that already, but if you're not lifting your toes, can you? Press down through the ball of the foot and the heel, send your sit bones back behind you. And if your ribs are flared out, can you send them to your pelvis? One more breath in, hands behind your back, breath out. We lengthen, open the chest, inhale. Fold, nose towards knees, breath out. Like you're holding your own hand, palm to palm. Fists reach for the ceiling rather than in front of you. Lengthen the neck down from the shoulders. And invite movement once more. Maybe a lick of the lips as they slide over one another to release tension in the jaw. Fold, exhale, hands down. Halfway lift, lengthen, breath in. Hands down, step back, high plank, inhale. Toes or knees, chaturanga, breath out. Up dog or cobra, chest is broad. Down dog, exhale, use your core. And as you arrive, right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Knee taps right tricep, exhale. Three-legged dog, breath in. Knee towards your nose, breath out. Warrior one, step through, rise up, back foot spins down. And take a check, like Steph is here, that you're not coming heel to heel. It's like you're standing on tram tracks rather than a tightrope. Take a breath in, send your left hip forwards as the right pulls back. Beautiful. And then exhale, hands clasp behind your back. Take a breath in, chest is broad. Humble warrior, exhale. If your shoulder comes to the inside of the leg, you can press knee to shoulder, shoulder to knee to find some stability. Keep pressing away through the back of the left foot. And test your balance by really relaxing your neck. Look behind you. Hands frame the front foot, exhale. Take a pyramid inhale, lengthen through the front leg. We bow any amount, breath out. Again, lengthen, breath in. Nose towards knee or shin, exhale. One more like that, lengthen, breath in. Bow, breath out. Bend the knee, hands down. Three-legged dog, inhale. Heel to left, sit bone, exhale. Toes flex towards your shin. Sit bones move to one another. Shoulders stay square. Three-legged dog, inhale. Down dog, breath out. The other side, left leg rises. Knee to left, tricep, exhale. Three-legged dog, breath in. Knee to nose, breath out. Warrior one, step through, rise up. Spin the back foot down, raise the arms. If you get any feedback from your lower back, you're welcome to come to a crescent lunge here instead. One more breath in, telescope the ribs. Soften shoulders as you exhale, hands come behind your back. Clasp the palms, open the chest, inhale. Humble warrior, breath out. And keeping the breath steady, releasing the neck and jaw. And as we do that, we can definitely have a little bit of a wobble. If that's the case, switch on through your core instead. One more breath in. Frame your foot, breath out. Pyramid, inhale, lengthen. Bow any amount, exhale. And two more, lengthen pelvis to crown. Nose towards knee or shin, exhale. Lengthen, breath in. Hands down, breath out, left knee bends. Three-legged dog, inhale. Heel to right, sit bone, exhale, pelvis opens left. Keeping your foot so active like Steph says too. Three-legged dog, breath in. Down dog, exhale. High plank, flow forwards. Your vinyasa, knees or no knees touching under. Up dog or cobra, chest is broad. Hips up and back, downward facing dog. We'll take a big breath in. Release through your mouth. Take a gaze forwards, inhale. Malasana, hop, step or jump. Hands up, feet outside hands. As you arrive again, creating that little bit more buoyancy, lifting up through the pelvic floor. We're going to come to rise as you inhale, arms rise up. Through your mouth, let go, chop the air. Inhale, rise up. Chop, exhale. Last one, inhale, rise. And then let your breath go. Hands down, hips up, forward fold. Take a halfway lift, breath in. Nose to knees, breath out. Heel, toe, feet to hip width. Utkatasana, chair pose, inhale. As you exhale, tuck your tailbone, sit behind you. Legs straighten, Urdhva Hastasana, breath in. And then you back bend with your breath out, wrap your glutes. We fold, exhale, pull to the earth. Inhale, knees bend, arms rise. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Feel your breath. And then you feel your heartbeat. Lift your 10 toes up and spread them wide as you feel your feet come back to your body. Inhale, arms rise. Fold, exhale, lead with your heart. From halfway lift, lengthen, breath in. Hands down, hop, step, or float back, your vinyasa. And as we flow through the rest of these vinyasas, please take the option that feels good. You're welcome to come to your knees or straight to downward facing dog instead. We'll take a breath in, right leg rises. Knee to tricep, breath out. Three-legged dog, inhale. Knee to the left elbow or tricep, exhale. Three-legged dog, breath in. You need to nose breath out. Warrior two, step the right foot through, rise up. As you arrive again, a tuck of the tailbone, drawing in through the lower abdomen. And then we'll lift the 10 toes up again. Energetically draw the balls of the feet together. Feel the lines of the inner thighs switch on. Come to a pose called kite hawk as you breathe in. Shoulder heads open, chest expands to the roof. As you exhale, the back of the heart stretches, thumbs behind you. 2 more, inhale, open your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades. As you exhale, the chin comes to your chest, shoulder blades spread apart. 1 more breath in, initiate from the shoulders, look up. We round down, breath out. Warrior two, inhale. Straighten, flip your front palm, exhale. Up and back, reverse warrior. Again, feel for lifting the toes on both feet. Can you relax left ear to left shoulder and feel an opening through the trapezius, the side of the neck. Stay in reverse, straighten your front leg, inhale. Trikonasana, exhale, tip from the hip. Just a feather touch to the inner thigh with your hand and the leg with your hand. And again, can you, instead of looking up, relax right ear to right shoulder and feel an opening through the side of the neck. And bring the left hand to the hip, breath in. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon, breath out. If you have a block or a book, you're welcome to place your hand on it. You're welcome to hover your hand like Stephanie is. Keeping the left toes flexed to the left wall. You can stay, or you can take your option for Chapasana, bending your raised leg at the knee and holding the foot. Come back to half moon if you want that. Warrior two, inhale. Hands draw to your heart, exhale. And then to Skandasana, high or low towards the back of your mat. If you're coming low, can you tuck your tailbone, squeeze your shoulder blades in, and draw up from the crown of your head. Runner's lunge, top of the mat, breath out. Again, we take both hands inside the front foot. And then step the left foot outside the left hand, Balasana. You're welcome to stay. You're welcome to come to Bakasana, crow pose, if that's your thing. So bringing the hands down and gazing forward, bring our knees to the inside of our triceps or near the armpits. With your breath, you may raise one foot and then the other, maybe both lift up like steps. We'll take another couple of breaths here, looking forwards. Option to shoot back for another vinyasa. Otherwise, just shaking your head, which is impressive. Otherwise, bringing the hands down, hips up. We'll step back to the downward facing dog if that was your option. And take a big breath in. Through the mouth, let go. The left leg rises, inhale. The knee tucks the left tricep, exhale. Three-legged dog, breath in. To your right tricep or elbow, breath out. Three-legged dog, inhale. To your nose, exhale. Warrior two, step through, rise up. Back foot down. Again, lift the 10 toes up. Draw the balls of the foot to the midline. Kite walk as you breathe in, send your shoulder heads back, thumbs behind you. As you exhale, round down, chin to chest, back of the heart opens. Inhale, rise up, open your chest. Exhale, round down, thumbs rotate backwards. One more time, inhale, open your heart. Exhale, spread your shoulder blades. Warrior two, breath in. Reverse, breath out. Relax the neck, knee to shoulder. And just check your left knee is over your left ankle. Straighten your front leg, inhale. Trikonasana, exhale, reach forwards and down. Again, take the option, bring your left ear to your left shoulder. And check you have beautiful enough space like Steph does here. Your lungs need it to expand. As you inhale, hand to hip. Half moon, breath out. Reach forwards and rise up. And if half moon feels a little bit of a challenge here, you're welcome to just bring your toes to the ground, straighten your front leg. You can't see me. And raise the arm up. Take one more breath. Tripadasana is your option. Bending the raised leg, holding the foot. Back to half moon, inhale. Warrior two, bend the front knee, breath out. Hands to the heart, breath in. Skandasana, high or low to the back of your mat. And if your heel on the right leg lifts up, that's so fine. I'm really interested in opening through the groin and the inner leg. And take a runner's lunge, top of the mat with your breath. And then hands draw back inside your left foot. Heel toe out. Then we'll step left foot outside left hand. Right foot outside right hand. Again, you're welcome to stay here, keeping your hands to your heart center. If you'd like to have a bit of a play, you're welcome to draw your left hand underneath your left knee. The right hand under the right one. And then sit back onto your arms. From here, the fronts of the feet come to the ground. You might want to cross your feet as you lift up. It's only for fun. Whenever you're ready, bring the feet down. Hands come out. Hips up. Hands down. Halfway lift, breath in. We fold, breath out. Knees bend, arms rise all the way up. Inhale. Hands draw to your heart. Exhale. We'll bring the left hand to heart, right hand to your abdomen. And take a couple of breaths here. And coming back to your deep, spacious breath. Feeling your feet on the ground. And coming back to each breath. Coming back to your body. We'll draw the hands to the heart center. Take a breath in, arms rise. Fold, lead with your heart, breath out. And halfway lift, lengthen, breath in. Your vinyasa or down dog, your choice. We'll meet back in downward facing dog in a breath's time. Right leg rises. Need to tricep exhale. Kundalini is your option. Three-legged dog, breath in. Need to left tricep, breath out. Full in triangle is your option. Left hand rises, heart expands to the ceiling. Three-legged dog, breath in. Need to nose, breath out. Warrior two, inhale, step through, rise up. Reverse warrior, exhale, flip back. Side angle, breath in, forearm to side, left arm sweeps around. Half bind is an option, left palm reaches for the right hip. And take a breath in, press down through the forearm, lift your ribs up. Relax your neck, exhale. Option for a full bind, reaching behind you and binding the hands. And again, expanding open the chest, left shoulder head back. Bird of paradise is your option, left leg steps forwards. Maybe you stay here, maybe you rise up. bone breath out. Option to flip your dog or come to wild thing. Wrapping your glutes heart to ceiling. Three-legged dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Left leg rises, breath in. You need to tricep breath out. Kundalini is your option. Three-legged dog, inhale. Knee to the right, exhale, full triangle is your option. Heart floats to the roof, chest is broad. Three-legged dog, breath in. Knee to nose, breath out. Warrior two, step through, rise up. We reverse, exhale. Side angle, breath in, sweep your right arm around. And then option for your half bind, reach your left hand for your right hip. Press down through your front arm and rotate your left ribs around towards the front. Option for a bind, reaching underneath, taking a hold of your hands. And then see as Steph is here, you can draw your right shoulder back a little bit more. Relax your neck for one breath. You can option to step forward with the right foot. Maybe you stay. Maybe you slowly transfer onto the right foot as you come to your vertical paradise. Straighten the leg if you want to. And keep your breath spacious. No pressure. Coming down whenever you're ready. We'll step back to a bound side angle. Warrior two, breath in. We cartwheel the hands down, frame your front foot, exhale. Three-legged dog, breath in. Heel to sit bone, breath out. Exhale to flip or wild thing. Wrap your glutes around your sacrum, expand your heart space. Three-legged dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. High plank, breath in, flow forwards. Knees or no knees, chaturanga, breath out. Up dog or cobra, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Taking a couple of breaths here, there's an option to bring your forearms down like Steph for dolphin. Or there's an option to come to a wide knee child's pose. Big toes together, bring your torso to the ground. If you are in dolphin, you're welcome to step your feet closer to your chest. You're welcome to do leg lifts one at a time, raising the right leg up. You don't have to do this step and then bring it down. I'm glad you're laughing. And whenever you're ready, you can come to child's pose. How are you feeling? Good. We'll just take a couple of breaths here. And seeing if you can make this child's pose more about being than waiting. And as you arrive in a state of being, really becoming familiar with your breath again. With its touch on your skin, with its sound. In times like this, it's so important to keep our breath regulated, to keep us calm, to keep us grounded. Whenever you're ready, come back to sit on your heels. And then bringing the palms face up in your lap. If you'd rather sit cross-legged or in any other way, please do. And whenever you're ready, open your eyes. I'll give you a little bit of an option for some playtime at home. didn't actually warn Steph about this, so sorry. But we can do it together because there's a couple of options to play with an arm balance called Titibasana or Firefly. So in a moment we will come back to our squat, Kamalasana. From here you can send your tailbone down, lift up, find that buoyancy and that space between your legs. Like we did a moment ago, so you can stay here. This is option one and it's so beautiful for opening the hips, especially if you've been sitting a lot. Option two, you can play with your crow like we did before, bringing the hands down, hips up. Option three, you can bring one hand and then the other under your legs. You want to make a shelf with the arms, so they're like chaturanga. And then slowly draw one foot forward and then the other, so the baby toe, the blade of the foot is on the ground. So in a moment, Steph's just going to show us what it would be like to lift up with your feet exactly as they are, like we did a moment ago. Yes, like that. That's option three. And we all like to fall. It's the only way we learn. Option four, to come back to where we were here. And then maybe slowly you raise one leg out, and then the other. Maybe you do both at the same time. It's a little bit strange doing this without anyone in the room. I don't know what you're doing. But wherever you are, just taking a couple more breaths to have some fun. I think with this, one of the key things is keeping your elbows bent, sending your sit bones back, and enjoying it. I think our yoga practice can quite often be this really serious thing, but can also be a great time just to have a little bit of fun. Yes. So whenever you're ready, we'll come back. Just do a downward facing dog. We'll start to wind down a little bit, pedaling through your heels. Coming to half pigeon. So raising your right leg up, bringing your knee to your wrist, ankle to your left wrist. Maybe you take a gaze over your left shoulder and just check your leg is in line with your hip. We have opened through the hips a little bit, so if you have mermaid in your practice, you're welcome to go there. Or if you want to, you can just come forwards into a sleeping pigeon. And the option, if you have anything going on through your knees or your lower back and this doesn't feel good, is supine pigeon, ankle over thigh. And hands combined behind the hamstring or over the shin. If you want to let go a little bit more through your shoulders, you're welcome to bend your elbows to the sides a little bit more. Yes, and maybe you stack your forehead on your hands. You can massage your brow line over your hands, your block, your mat. And taking a few breaths here, can you let go of something somewhere? Taking a couple more breaths in. And then we'll draw the hands back towards the torso, bring the palms to the ground. And tuck your left toes under, lift the leg. Three-legged dog is our destination. Anything you need here to come back into what feels nourishing. You can do a three-legged chaturanga. Cass, I know you're watching and that makes you giggle. So there we go. And then we'll raise the left leg and come to pigeon on the other side. Raising up through from the pelvis, gazing over the right shoulder, just to check the leg is in line with your hip. An option for mermaid or any other variations which you're playing with. And then whenever you're ready, you can stay where you are or fold forwards, coming to a sleeping pigeon. Again, your arms can be wherever you want them. And taking the next few moments in this pose to feel what's there. We often spend so much time really presenting ourselves with our heart faced forwards. And sometimes when we come to more introspective poses like this, it can be a time to really check in. Whenever you're ready, step bring your hands back under your shoulders. And tuck the right toes under, lift the knee, three-legged dog. Whatever you want here, maybe you stay, maybe you flow. And when you're ready, we'll come back to our knees, hands and knees, all forwards. And again, take a moment just to feel into the strength and the stability in your body. Feel the space in your breath. We're going to come back to cat-cow, almost where we started. Tailbone lifts, abdomen dips, chest opens. Again, round your back, chin to chest, knee to spine. Moving through these poses again as your breath asks you to. How do they feel now? Is there anything you'd like to add on? How can you enrich, how can you nourish your state of being? We'll come back to a neutral spine. And then draw the sit bones to the heels, sit up tall. Straight away, as you sweep the legs around in front of us. And then heels to the ground, toes up, arms out in front. Lowering all the way down to our back. Slowly keeping the navel to the spine to keep our back safe and secure. As you arrive, soles of the feet come back to the ground. We'll take an option for another back bend here. So you may want to come back to bridge where we started. We'll do that to start with, so lifting the toes, heel and ball of the foot down. We'll take a breath in, lift your pelvis up. Now your chest is a bit more open. It may feel good to shimmy your shoulders underneath and clasp your hands, open your chest. Again, a tuck of the chin to the chest, lengthen your neck. You're welcome to stay. Your option to raise the right leg up. If you're raising your right leg, like Steph, can you keep your toes rolling down towards your face? We'll switch over the legs when you're ready. Left leg rises with the inhale. As you stay here, can you keep your glutes wrapping to protect the back? And we'll lower the leg down with the breath out. underneath you, lower, top of the back, middle back, tuck your tailbone before your lower back arrives. And take a hug of the knees into the chest. You can move if movement feels nourishing. And a simple twist, arms to a T, knees lower right. If it feels good to shift your hips to the left slightly first, please do. You can close your eyes and begin to feel the feedback that the twist gives your breath. It's a good marker of its depth, of its space. And come back to center, inhale. If you want to shift your hips to the right, you can, knees lower left. And like Stephanie's doing, you can take your gaze over your right arm if that feels good. Doesn't need to be the deepest twist of your life, just to neutralize the back after back bending. And come back to center with your breath in. And we'll take an option for a really gentle inversion here, Viparita Karani. If you have a wall close to you, you can stay where you are, but if you have a wall close to you, you may want to just raise your legs up against it. Otherwise, you can take your hands, placing them under your lower back, and just lift your legs up towards the ceiling. If it would feel good to make any other shape with your legs, feel free. You can come to a V. You can come to Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees out wide. Anything else which your body's intuition is asking for. If, like Steph, you want to move your ankles, get some fluid moving, feel free. If you're happy here, or if you're up against the wall, it can be a really beautiful way to take your Shavasana, so feel free to stay. If you'd like to come down to a more traditional shape, just bring the soles of the feet down, wiggling your hands out and lengthening your legs. Take a couple of moments, any other pose or movement you need, please take it. If you have anything to cover your eyes, please do. And take a big breath in, out the mouth. And allow your jaw to soften. And allow your teeth to part behind your lips. Allow your tongue to rest very gently behind your two front teeth. Allow yourself some space to be as you are. Beginning to feel your breath on your skin. The coolness, the inhale. And the space in your body which each breath creates. And a sense of letting go with your breath out. You're welcome to stay as you are as long as you want to. If you'd like to come out with us, perhaps taking your thumb and placing it over the pads of all of your fingers very gently. An observation of how much energy it feels like that takes now. Allowing that to represent the state of calm within you. The knowledge that the state resides within all of us always. And is accessible whenever we need it. You can wiggle your toes. Maybe you stretch like you're waking up in the morning, arms behind you, legs out long. Knees can hug to your chest. Moving on to either side of your body. And using one hand to press you up to a comfortable seat. And bring our hands together at our heart center together. And keep your eyes closed or your gaze soft. And taking a moment to bow your head towards your hands in gratitude for yourself, for finding the time and making the space to come to your mat this morning and honoring your mind and your body. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you all for joining us, and please let us know how it went, how it felt. Any feedback, any requests, please don't be strangers. We miss you all so much. So yeah, thank you. Namaste.